Hello, my friends. What do you see here? Would you say that was a modern city with these major highways and runs off into little industrial complexes all over the place? I mean, it's saturated with population. That's what I see. I don't know what you see, but I can see obvious roads leading to buildings all over the place. Little inlets coming in and out. And guess where that is? Well, I've been talking about the eye of the Sahara, and you can see, I mean, it is literally completely saturated like New York City. I mean, look, you can, and if you look at them carefully, you can find the roads going to these buildings. Now, and then all of these other things are slips. These are all boat slips coming in. You see these here? These are all boat slips. They must have had just an unbelievable. I mean, look at it. Look, these are all boat slips. And they go ring after ring after ring. It's not like just one. That's not accidental. They carved these. They put these in here. And then on the other side, they brought the stuff, and then they brought them over to here and did whatever they did with them, and they shipped them out of there, it looks like. I mean, I've studied this thing very, very well, and it is loaded. I can't even imagine how many people were here. It's just absolutely saturated. And I found a lot of things on here that long ago I did this, and I found everything that Plato talked about, and there's things in there that are stadia length, which is what they used to measure them. I think it's like 330 feet or something, 330 meters. I can't remember now, a long time ago. Anyway, so now I keep looking, and I keep seeing more and more and more and more. And just what I see recently is, I don't know if they did an upgrade date or not, but see this here? That's attached to that because that's biological. Right? And so is this. That whole thing is a strap leading from this. There's another one of these things here like that, only it's not quite the same. But it's also saturated with boats everywhere. They had boats everywhere. There's all the slips. So this was like the Protectorate Island or something coming in. Anyway, if you come to the edge of this, and this goes away, or the whole thing, you see it? And then there's a very good size step here. It steps down. And why is this plateau as flat as that can be? Well, I understand these things, and this is biological. I know you say, "Oh, the guy's nuts." No, I'm not nuts. This is biological. This was a strap that went right up to the eye of the Sahara, right here. And it went all the way out. I don't know where it ends, but it keeps going, and it looks like somebody cut it here. You know, they don't normally break in these like straight breaks like that. But as you know, the dragon also got cut. Now, that might all happen at the same time. The dragon got cut right here. Here's where the dragon got slashed. Right, so I don't know. And see, there's all the blood ran everywhere. You know, they talked about in that great day, the Lord would come down and slash the throat of this thing. I don't know. I'm just talking about what I see written in the ancient text and what I see literally in front of our eyes. Now, academia can't handle this. They just absolutely cannot handle this. Stayed away for years. It's been 5 years minimum. And they absolutely refuse to engage. So what does that tell you about academia? How much trust can you put in that? So far, I found nothing that's right. I've been fighting against physics for years. Finally, they said, yeah, it's all wrong. I don't know if it's because of what I'm saying or not, but they admitted it. Nothing's right. The atomic model is wrong. When you get to the atomic model being wrong, and the particles that are in the atomic model that they have always expected were correct are not there, then you got issues. And they got issues coming out of their ears. All right, so I don't know what else I could say. It's time to engage. You can hide in the woods, and you're really showing your stripes. Not good-looking stripes. Not good-looking stripes. If it was me, I'd have those stripes behind bars. I mean, really, I'm serious. This is not good. This is not good whatsoever. This denial of knowledge and sucking money out of these kids and refusing to engage in honesty. Despicable in my mind. You know I know I go down this road every time, but I cannot get off this road. I'm sorry, my friends. You could stay on and go and... But the only way to get a job is to go there and pay them. It doesn't matter what they tell you. As long as you go there and pay them and say what they say, you go get a job. Yes. That to me is not, that's not moral whatsoever. I see no morality there. You know, it's nice if they were teaching the right stuff, if they could engage. But what it is denial of the past and the history, and that relates to creation and God and Jesus and all that stuff. And I study a lot. I'm not just a scuffer. I go to the deepness, and I look back into the establishment of all of these Ivy League universities. And Harvard said the most important thing you could possibly do in your life is to find a relationship to Jesus Christ. All right, so you take it for everywhere you want, but they had it in the original, and it's been subverted in the most despicable way. All right, so another happy day in Mudfossil land.